Tower of God Book 1. Ark, Headon's Floor. CH01, CH04, 1F, Headon's Floor, 1. The series opens in a dark and mysterious cavern, with a boy, who is carrying a cleaver on his back while pursuing a girl. Once he catches her, they both fall onto the ground and they take a second to catch their breath. He then asks the girl where she is going and she answers, "I'm going to climb the tower." She asks the boy, who is called Bomb, to forget about her and let her be reborn. A strange light emerges, wrapping itself around her body, which makes the girl smile. Bomb pleads with the girl, who is called Rachel, not to go, but it is to no avail. The ground they are lying on is revealed to be a large door, which opens beneath them, with both Bomb and Rachel getting sucked in. As they are getting sucked in, Bomb yells out that he will follow her forever. When Bomb opens his eyes, he finds himself in a large cavern covered in carvings, with only a weak light emanating from the torches on the walls. The rabbit-like creature holding a staff or wand appears, greets Bomb, and says that it has been a while since he has had a guest. He introduces himself as Headon, the guardian of the first floor of the tower. He then asks for the Bomb's name, which Bomb gives as 25th Bomb, as it was the day of the month he was born. Headon remarks on the name being difficult to say and decides to just call him Bomb. Headon asks Bomb why he entered the tower. Bomb says that he followed a girl there and asks Headon if he had seen a blonde girl passing by. Headon does not answer his question but says that everything a person could want is placed at the top of the tower. However, to continue climbing, individuals must take a series of tests administered on each floor. The test that Headon prepared is the ball test. Bomb must evade a white steel eel and pop the large ball located in its cage. Headon tries to discourage him from taking the test due to its immense difficulty, but Bomb steels himself and charges forward nonetheless. Headon snickers and says, "Welcome to the tower, Bomb." A gray-haired man is chasing after a woman down a staircase, while yelling the name Lady Yuri, which indicates she is nobility. The man asks Yuri why he is traveling down to Headon's floor, pleading with her to answer. Yuri answers that she wants to see the new irregular that she has been told about. The man is shocked that there is a new irregular, claiming it is game-changing news. Yuri says that the test will begin in a couple minutes, and to the man's dismay, she intends to watch it. The man claims that it is dangerous, but Yuri just tells him that it will be fun and to not worry about it. They arrive on the roof above the test area and they spot Headon and Bomb, with the gray-haired man hoping Headon does not notice them. However, she is disappointed when she sees Bomb, since he does not seem special to in any way. Yuri asks for the man, who is called Evan, for his opinion as a guide. Evan states that he does not feel the same strength coming from Bomb as he did from Yurek and doubts that he will be able to beat the white steel eel. Evan feels like Headon might be a bit too hard on Bomb, which makes them think Headon is doing this to scare him off. Yuri takes a liking to Bomb, contemplating whether to help him or not, as irregulars have always brought chaos to the tower. As Bomb charges forward despite the risk, she jumps down to him, even though Evan tells her not to. She stops Bomb from running towards the steel eel by kicking him in the face. Yuri asks if he has a death wish, but she quickly realizes that he cannot understand her, which means that he has not received a pocket. She then accuses Headon of purposefully not giving him a pocket, but Headon claims he just forgot. Yuri then makes Evan give Bomb an A-grade pocket, which he pulls out of his bag and gestures towards Bomb. Despite not understanding what they are saying, Bomb reaches for the strange ball presented to him, which bursts and allows Bomb to understand Yuri and Evan. Evan introduces himself and Yuri to Bomb as rankers. Evan then explains some of the features of the pocket to Bomb, among them is the translation feature and being able to turn the pocket invisible. Yuri accuses Headon of forcing out Bomb, because he's an irregular, by giving him a task that is way too difficult. Headon disagrees with Yuri, which he calls princess, as he feels it is an appropriate difficult task for an irregular. Yuri still asks Headon to make the test easier for Bomb, since Bomb is not strong like all the other irregulars. Headon still disagrees, but is willing to let Yuri give Bomb the Black March, which was bestowed to her by the king of Zahard. Although she is surprised by this suggestion, she agrees to give him the weapon. However, before she gives it to him, she asks who he is and whether he has the resolve to climb the tower despite the risks involved. Bomb introduces himself and says he will go up the tower despite the possibility of death. This answer was good enough for Yuri and she lends him the Black March, even with much protest from Headon. Headon is worried that if the king finds out, she will be executed. But it does not change Yuri's mind. Bomb initially is hesitant to accept the offer, but eventually agrees and thanks Yuri for the help, promising to return the needle. Headon asks why she did this and if she really believes an irregular can change the tower. Yuri says she simply took a liking to the boy. Meanwhile, Bomb enters the steel eel's cage and begins the test. Bomb remembers back to when he was in a cavern, where Rachel was his star. She taught him how to speak, about the outer world, the warmth of humans, and she gave him a reason to live. Since he was born, he had lived in darkness, never lying down beneath a night sky. However, when he met Rachel, the darkness above became a beautiful night sky. Thinking about this gives him the resolve he needs to face the white steel eel, as he fears losing Rachel more than death. As Yuri and Headon watch on, Yuri asks Headon whether Bomb can win. Headon responds by saying the difference in strength between Bomb and the eel is too big and Bomb can only hope for a miracle. He thinks that Bomb could beat the eel by letting it eat him and then stabbing it in the tongue, but to do so a person would have to be completely insane. Headon does not share this insight, because even if he told Bomb about this solution, it would not change anything since a person needs an extreme resolve to go through with such a plan. It is obvious to Headon that Bomb would just try to outrun the eel, yet Bomb actually lets the eel swallow him, much to Headon and Yuri's surprise. Yuri tries to go and save him, but Headon stops her, telling her that this is the solution. Bomb manages to stun the eel, run towards the ball, and then stabs it. Yuri, seeing the absurd solution to the task, asks Headon whether the real purpose of the test was to see if Bomb had the courage, determination, and judgment needed to climb the tower. Headon replies that it could be interpreted that way. However, when Bomb stabs the ball with the Black March, it does not pop. Worse yet, the eel is recovering. Yuri is distressed by this and frantically asks Headon what on earth he's doing. What ball would not pop to the Black March? Headon just smirks and replies, "It's a very well-made ball." After stabbing the ball, Bomb notices that it makes no difference, the ball doesn't pop. Yuri questions Headon whether he intended on forcing Bomb to give up, and yells at Bomb to stop taking the test. He refuses and continues his attempts to pop the ball, even to the point of breaking his cleaver. After a while, the white steel eel regains consciousness and begins its attack again. Yuri moves to drag Bomb out of the area, but Headon suggests another way, begging Black March to ignite. Yuri, who can't ignite Black March herself, is dubious of the method. The Black March is noted as a tomboy that is difficult to handle, but Headon believes in Bomb. Bomb closes his eyes and starts begging the Black March for help in climbing the tower. Bomb meets Black March, who takes the form of a young woman with long flowing blonde hair and pointy ears. The Black March asks him why he's climbing the tower, whether it is for money, power, or glory. Bomb says he's climbing to find Rachel, which prompts Black March to wonder who or what Rachel is. However, Bomb clarifies that Rachel is his old friend. She is not as marvelous as precious jewels or the most beautiful girl in the world. Rachel is a tomboy, who makes jokes and can be deceitful, but she is someone precious to him. And if he finds her, he does not need to climb the tower anymore. The Black March claims he is boring, but she accepts his request nonetheless, also noting that she likes Bomb's face. Black March ignites, much to Yuri's surprise and annoyance, prompting her to exclaim that Black March is sexist, preferring cute boys to other women. However, the situation seems to go out of control as the ball absorbs Bomb before making him disappear. Yuri, in shock, asks Headon what happened to Bomb. He answers that Bomb got what he wanted, he passed the test and reached the next floor. However, he left with the Black March, and now Yuri and Evan have to find Bomb and reclaim the needle. After they leave, Headon, seemingly alone, makes a few short statements, though we find out later on that he is actually talking to Rachel. Meanwhile, Yuri is stomping off angry at Headon for forcing her to go after Bomb, and at the Black March for running away with a stranger. She notices Evan being silent and asks him what he is thinking about. Evan reveals that he has been thinking about Bomb and whether he was like Bomb when he entered the tower, which Yuri jokingly responds that he looks different. Evan continues, openly pondering if Bomb will change, as there are many things in the tower that can distract him from his pursuit of Rachel. Evan reveals that he no longer remembers why he entered the tower anymore and asks if Bomb will change like this, too. Bomb will change and become just like us, he says. Yuri puts Evan in a chokehold, asking what he means by us, before asking where Bomb went. After recovering from the chokehold, Evan responds, saying that Bomb most likely went to Evankel's floor. Evankel's floor is a bit dangerous, but that does not stop Yuri. They have to break into the floor, as they are not allowed there, but before they leave for Evankel's floor, Yuri tells Evan that he has not changed. Not wanting to leave on a somber note, Yuri makes fun of him for being short, something he is naturally as a silver dwarf.